Across the state right now, students in grades 3 through 8 are sitting down to take the English Language Arts standardized tests. These tests have sparked demonstrations and rallies. This year, more students than ever are opting out of them. News 4's Katie Alexander, I know, has been calling all of the districts to find out what the turnout has been like so far. She's live at Kenmore Middle School. What'd you find out, Katie?
Well, Teresa, a lot of the districts we've talked to, including Williamsville and Buffalo, for example, say they won't have any firm numbers for us until at least the end of the day today. But we do know that, say, in Niagara Falls, for example, about 10% of the students opted out of the test. That's about double what they saw last year. And in West Valley Central, about 39% of the students opted out. And statewide, around 180,000 students are expected to opt out of these state tests this year. That's 3 times more than in 2014.
What our Kenmore teachers are telling the community is that we respect a parent's right to decide what to do.
A lot of parents across New York this year deciding their children should not take the state standardized tests. For months, teachers and administrators across our area have been pushing back against them, calling for changes to the testing structure to make them a better tool for identifying exactly where instruction gaps may be.
Doesn't make sense. They call it Common Core, but it's not common sense.
A lot of local residents agree.
I don't think it is the best test that they can give.
And at least some parents we talked to who decided to have their children take the tests have reservations about it.
It's a lot of pressure for the children, and it's not fair to them. I think next year I will opt out.
Still, other community members say opting out of the test puts children in a difficult situation, too.
Other kids will say, oh, blah, 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 and I don't know if the children should be involved. I was thinking if my daughter was in school now, I'd probably have her take the test.
The local teachers' unions encourage parents to choose for their own kids, but are hopeful enough families do opt out to send a strong message to the governor and other state education leaders that the state's testing system needs to change.
And enough parents are saying, I'm not going to have my child used as a political pawn. I'm going to keep my kid out of those tests and have them do something else instead.
Just what those students who opt out are doing instead today really depends on the district. For example, in West Seneca, the plan was to take the students someplace else and have them engage in other learning activities. Here in the Kenton district, however, the students were encouraged to bring reading material to keep them busy at their desks. Live in the town of Tonawanda, Katie Alexander, News 4 at noon.